Alright, we are live. Alright, so hello everyone. I'm sorry because in the last stream my internet went off after just 6 minutes. So I will be continuing memory implementation in this stream. And okay, so now the internet connection seems stable. So let's continue. Yeah, so we created peek and poke. So before we implement alloc, let's see if peek and poke works or not. Let's first of all check the test script. Memory test. Alright, so we do have peek and poke. Let's open up the emulator. Tetris projects, projects, tools, and VM emulator. Okay, so first we need to compile this. Come on. Tools, jack compiler, and compile memory test. Okay, so before we compile it, we need to copy the memory.jack file. So what we can do is create a symbolic link. Okay, yeah, symbolic link for memory.jack in memory, no, not net, inside memory test. Alright, so let's see if this creates. Okay, apparently nothing happened. Let's check memory test. Yeah, we do have .jack file now, and now we can go ahead and compile tools, jack compiler, memory test. Whoops, what happened? Error reading. Huh, why is that? I mean, it worked for met.jack, right? Let me check. Met test. Yeah, we had met. Yeah, it was a symbolic link, just like that. We have a symbolic link for memory test. Oh, wait up. Why is this one red? And this one. Oh, I think I need to be inside. I don't know. Let me go inside memory test. Remove this memory jack. I need to check how to create. And then, whoops, I hope I didn't disclose any of the secret stuff. No, nothing is secret. Alan. Okay, apparently this worked. First, I have to provide the file for which I need the symbolic link, and second will be the destination, right? So let's see, ln-s. I need the memory.jack file. Yeah. No, I think this might work now. Let's compile it. I'll be back in a second. Okay, yeah, I need to write the return statement first. Okay, let's write return 0 for now. Same here. Ooh, what? What happened? Oh, yeah. Dialog function doesn't have any return state. Okay. Oh, wait. Do I need to write return? Oh, is that what I am supposed to do? I didn't know that. Let me check. Math.check. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to write a return statement, even though I know about that. Now let's run the program. Memory test. Make it fast, please. Okay, I need to load. Wait a minute. Why do we have two test files in this case? Memory. Let me check. CD inside memory test. We have memory test dot tst. Load output file this, compare to this. Let's read readme. There are some specific wrong values that indicate that your memory identity. Huh? I don't get this program at all. So how can there be two files? Okay, let me find the difference between memory diagonal and so it has its own comparison script and main.check file. Okay, so I mean, okay, so when I loaded this program, I hope that it didn't load this check file as well inside from this directory. And I don't know which file I loaded. I should load this test file, right? Let's try to run it. I don't know what is supposed to happen. Let me check. Can I not compare it incrementally? I mean, see, I do have two functions available, right? Peek and poke. It's giving error for this thing. Okay, according to this main, push constant 8000, push constant 333, and call memory.poke. Right, so it will change the, okay, let's check this memory address at 1000, right, 8000. Yeah, we have 333 at 8000. That means our poke implementation of poke works. And what about pick? Constant 8000, pick 1, and okay, I think it should return the value, right? Pick from the 8000, and it should store that particular value at local 0. Yeah, so we do have 333 at local 0, and push constant 8001, push local 0, which is this one value, push constant 1 we add, so this becomes 334, and call memory poke 2, so at 8001 it should be 334, and push constant 3, call, okay, this won't work. Okay, that means peek and poke works, so let's continue implementing alloc and dealloc. During runtime, programs typically create possibly many objects and array. Objects and array are implemented using reference variable pointing at actual data blocks in the heap. What's that? Yeah, right. Allocating memory for new objects array, recycling memory of disposed object. Yeah, this is allocation and deallocation. Construction. Okay, this is how we are going to construct an object. Point P, let point P is equal to point new. We call constructor yeah, so it does call memory.alloc, and we pass what's 2 in this case. Forgot. I think it is the size. Yeah, it is the size. Okay, so when we call memory.alloc, what it should do basically is assign or get two memory blocks. Not exactly two, I mean however many memory blocks. So according to the size passed to memory allocation, get that many blocks and assign that many blocks and get the base address and return the base address. That is what memory.alloc should do, right? Garbage collection, yeah. Implementing alloc and dealloc. And when we call dealloc, what it should do is, okay, we first pass the pointer to the memory block that we need to deallocate or free. Heap management. How do we manage the heap? Free is equal to heap is. Yeah, it is a complicated process. And so free is equal to heap. Okay, we need two variables, two pointers, where which point to heap base is the base address of the whole heap space, and initially free will be same as heap base, right? And after we allocate a memory block of size, what happens is block is equal to, wait, what's that? Yeah, so new block is assigned at the free space wherever this free variable free pointer points, and we change increment the free pointer, free is equal to free plus size, and return the block. This block is basically a pointer again, and when we call deallocate, it should do nothing. Wait a minute. Yeah, I mean, we are not supposed to change, I mean, don't need to change any values or get rid of any values, but we should reallocate or flag that particular block as read. So check how we are going to do that. Keep using a linked list to keep track of available heap segments. Okay. So this is the number of blocks, and what's this? I don't get it. It has a pointer to next block. Find a block of size in one of the segments, remove it from the segment and give it to the client. If segment size is greater than or equal to size plus 2, we say that that segment is possible. Search the free list for first possible segment, first fit, or the smallest. Okay, so what we need to do is, if we want a certain segment size, we need to find a block in this free list which is segment the size we want plus 2. That should be the segment size. So if we want, say, two sized block, we need to find a segment in this linked list of 2 plus 2, which is 4. So this is possible. And now how to search that particular segment, we can approach it two ways. First possible segment, so first fit, or the smallest possible segment. I think we're going to go with first possible segment because the implementation will be easier. Carve a block of size for reallocation. We just append object at the end of the free list. Okay, so the more we dealloc or recycle, the free list becomes fragmented. Okay, the challenge is how to create a linked list. The challenge is mostly creating a data structure. Static implementing heap free list. So this is how we get an array called heap points at 2048, which is where the heap starts. We get a free list here. What's this? Head 0. Okay, wait a minute. So this is a pointer to the next block. Okay, I think this is the first block, and first block, the size of first block will be 14334 because no element or no, should I say, no memory has been allocated, so the whole heap is available. So the first segment, we only have one segment of this much size, the whole heap, that is. Yeah, the heap is available. Okay, after 2048 plus the heap variable, the free list. Oh, free list points to the first allocated memory, and this points to the second, and so on. Right. Okay, before we start, let's get a heap array. I can get it type equal to 0, right? What else do I need to do? Wait a minute. Here it says why did I write 0? It should be 2048, right? I don't know why I wrote 0. 2048, yeah. And we also need free list variable. Now let's see. Free list variable is a pointer to an array again, right? Is it just should be type of free list? It's going to hold a pointer anyway, right? So I think it should be an array as well. Mm. Free list can be realized using array. Okay, so time for dinner now, and I'll be back after dinner. Guys, I brought my data. All right, let's continue. Okay, so I was thinking about this free list. What should be the type of this variable? I mean, yeah, it is going to be a static variable, right? Yeah, and but should it be an array? I don't know. Can be realized. So heap is, yeah, let's just assign array type to free list. Right. And initially free free list is going to be same as heap, right? And heap 0 equal to 0, that is, this is a next pointer, and heap 1 equal to 14334, total length of this first segment. So basically we are creating first element of the node list, no, not node list, the linked list. So yep, after that what do we need to do? Wait, for address -1. What is address? Oh yeah, so 2048 is the base, 8012. Hmm, I don't get it. Let's read the algorithm. Size, heap size, yeah, so we did this already. We need it. All right, so okay, so let's go into alloc function now. We're given size, so search free list using best fit. Okay, how do we search the free list? Mm, mm, mm. Search free list. Okay, free list is just a pointer to a memory, right? So right now it points to 2048. And at 2048 address we have next pointer, and at 204 wait, this is 16 bit, right? Huh. The address be 2049, the next address. I don't know. I'm confused. So I forgot the architecture, how I created the architecture. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Don't need to know it right now. Okay, just need to create an algorithm to search the free list. I think we need a temporary variable. Type of this variable will be array as well. And let's see what we need to do. This temp will point to free list. We can use this temp variable to 0. Is this correct? Temp at while temp 0 not equal to 0, temp let temp is equal to the next address, temp of 0, right? So let's see. We need to check if temp1, which contains the block size, the segment size, and is greater than, it should be greater than or equal to, so we can do less than size plus 2. What does this mean? We need the inverse of this. So if inverse, what does this mean? Less than size plus 2. So if it is not less than size plus 2, that means it is either size plus 2 equal to size plus 2 or greater than size plus 2, right? So yeah, after this we can, if it is, then we need to return that particular block, right? What do we mean by returning that block? Block is equal to base address of the found space. Okay, now what is the base address? Which temp 0 . When see free list temp 0 is, wait a fucking minute. Oh, I see. Temp contains a pointer. So yeah, the base address is in temp. So I do return temp. Is this correct thing? Return temp. Right? Wait, but the final one will have temp 0 equal to 0, right? But in that case, what will happen is we won't get inside this loop at all. Then what should we do? What we are doing basically is see, first temp is equal to free list, so temp variable will have free list, yeah, 8012, and temp 0 will have 7513 as value, so it is not equal to 0. So we'll go inside this loop. Suppose let's say we are looking for value. Let's see if we check this condition. Okay, we can't directly return like this. First we need to update. Okay, let's get a new block variable which will hold the base address. So instead of returning, let's do let block equal to temp, right? So we'll return block block, right? Now what? Okay, let's say somehow we are looking for a memory of size 5, right? So in this scenario, I mean, let's say this node has 7 blocks and this node has 5 blocks. So I mean this block is the final block, the last block will have the size that we need. So what will happen? We'll go inside free list is all temp. Now we check if temp 0 is equal to 0. No, it is not. So we will go inside this loop. We check if the size is appropriate or not. Hey, welcome to the stream, Data. What's up, man? Dinner done? Oh, you're eating dinner. Yeah, actually, I ate my dinner. Just sabji not good. Yeah, I had bale today. I was eating on stream only. So actually, what happened is I started streaming in the noon, but my internet went off. So that's why I had to stop the stream. Only after 6 minutes it went off. Let me check YouTube for what? For the video? or for dinner we did. No such segment is found, return failure. Oh, I see. So instead of checking for temp 0, what we can do is check for temp. So what will happen is in the last final block, we'll assign temp 0, which is 0, to the temp. Yeah, so this will work. Now, this is in the case where we do have a, no, let's say we found a block and we assign the base address to the block. Now, what should we do after that? I mean, we need to update the free list and filled up blocks to account for the allocation. Bale. It was bale mixed with chana. Chana bale. Hey, this is RAM. This is RAM or this is RAM? Welcome to the stream. Ram. I'm from India. So I think by your name, I think you're from India as well, right? It is Ram. Temp is equal to temp 0. Okay, so we need to remove the block from the linked list. Wait up, we don't need to remove that particular block, we just need to change the size of that block, right? Yeah, that's why we are checking for size equal size plus 2. So all we can do is change the slice size. So after allocating it, I can just do temp is equal temp 1 equal to size. So whatever size it has, temp 1 minus size, right? Yeah, I think this will work. Yeah, so the only thing we need to do now is, yeah, so we are not taking into account that if no such segment is found, return failure. Okay, we can also attempt defragmentation. So instead of failure, we can return 0, right? So I mean, if we don't need to return anything, we will just assign the initial value of block is equal to 0. So if nothing has been found, it will return block which will have 0. Okay, so I think we have implemented location. I don't think we need to do anything else. Let's try to test it now. Memory test. Whoops, what's that? Memory.jack, memory diagnosis, Wait, no, not memory.jack, main.jack. Let's see. Use memory alloc. That is equal to new. Okay, so this is supposed to work. I don't know how to do it exactly. Well, let's first implement the allocation as well, and then we'll check. It will be easier that way. So what do we need to do inside the allocation? Append object at the end of the free list. Oh, all right. So this will have the base. Yeah, it was definitely. I ate a lot. Over it. Actually, I over it. Now I regret eating on stream. And it will be going to be on the internet forever. Shit. Okay, this object has I mean, see, this O will have the base address only, right? But to deallocate, sure, have it, enjoy it. Deallocate. Append object to the end of the free list. Toddler. Ah, yeah. Cool. Neighbor's kid. So the bigger kids are playing with that toddler, and he's screaming. Sure. He will pull out all the cables if I bring him here. Deallocation. Fuck, I mean, see, it will only have the base address. Hurricane. Where? Where is Hurricane? Oh, yeah. You mean the child? Yeah. Definitely, he's Hurricane. I like kids when they can't talk and they can't walk. So when they are small, as soon as they start talking and start walking, I just hate them. I can't deal with them at all. Yeah, right. By the way, I was thinking about this thing. So after I'm done with this course, I'm just going to go on full on project mode. Going to do projects back and forth. Like, 90% time I will be doing projects and projects. no watching tutorials or videos or courses or anything else. I'm just going to go on full on projects mode. Either I'll be doing projects or I'll be, oh fuck, it's raining outside. Is it raining? Yeah, it's raining here. Nice. Ooh, ooh. Let's just hope the electricity don't get cut off. Alright, so deallocation append object to the end of the free list. Wait a minute, but so this array will be pointing at that particular block's base address, right? I don't know. Will it contain the size of that particular array? I don't know. How am I going to get the size? Let me check the allocation again. So I can pass this to the deallocation. Now this is basically a pointer to the base address. Fuck, but it won't have the size. How am I going to know that that particular object has this much size? This is crazy. No, I'm not an undergrad actually. I went to computer engineering. I did my computer engineering, but I didn't complete it. I dropped out after 2 years. And since then, I've been self-learning all of this stuff. I don't really like to go to university and learn that way. What about you? Are you from India? You're from India, right? You must be an undergrad, I think. Yeah, great. It's good to, come across Indians. There are not that many Indians on Twitch. I mean, there might be people watching gaming videos and such, but not. Fuck, it's raining. Let me close the window. So, in which year are you? What are you learning? Tell me about you. Cover blocks. Deallocation. I don't get it. I mean, yeah, definitely it is underrated. I mean, I've found many developers live streaming on YouTube, but not many on Twitch. I hope the Indian community gets bigger. But sometimes I feel that into web development. Oh, great! Yeah, so I'm also going to make projects, web development projects next. So mostly I will be doing it in Python as well. Python has been, the language that I have been using since frequently nowadays. So that's what I'm going to use for the web development. I'll be learning Django and Yeah, mostly I think that might be the issue. Yeah, I mean you do need good internet connection, but still there are many Indian developers who are live streaming on YouTube, right? Mostly it is because Twitch community is not that much big, Indian Twitch community on this Twitch. So that must be the reason. And mostly the people who are streaming, live streaming are, you know, kind of people who are creating videos, but they do live stream every now and then. So they don't do live stream, like regularly. And I don't think, I mean, on Twitch as well, it's the tech community is not that much. I mean, yeah, it's nice and all, but I think I feel like Twitch is more and more about gaming. It doesn't cater to tech requirements. I mean, you can't even find that many, you know, what do we say, the tags for this tech stuff. And there's only one category which is science and tech. Maybe we should create one ourselves, Twitch for developers. The more we recycle, the more finished becomes fragment. Okay, can I obtain the given object cast as an array by making it available for future? I mean, what can I? Yeah, sure. I'll see you around. Thanks for dropping by. The allocation. Okay, so see, this will only have the. Yeah, I do live stream daily. Mostly I do it in the noon, but today my internet connection cut off, so that's why I'm streaming. I mean, sometimes during this time as well I do stream, but mostly in the noon, around 12 o'clock. Yeah, thanks. Bye bye. What the fuck should I do with this array? I mean, I just have the base address, right? So, mm, oh yeah, yeah. Wait. There was this point. Or was it in the starting? Where is it? Where is it? Where did it go? No, not this one. With management implementation. Yeah, this one. The next and size properties of the memory segment beginning in address can be realized exactly using heap address minus 1 and heap address minus 2. Yeah, you can get the size and next. Right, so this is good. Good. So, this is an address, base address. So, let's first create two variables, and uh, it should be int, I guess, int size and next. I mean, see, next is going to be a pointer, right? So it should most probably it should be an array next, right? Now what we can do is, you know, let size equal to oh wait, not o, we should use heap o minus 2, right? No, it should be -1. Size, yeah, so next will be the first. Yeah, size should be at -2. Right, and next will be at heap o minus 1, right? Okay, I think this is no, wait a minute, it should be the other way around, of course. Yeah, so we have got size and we have got next. Now what should we do? We need to de-alloc this, right? Okay, let's review that particular figure. What was that? Yeah, this one. No, it's this one. Yeah, no, this one. So now we have got a particular block. This block is this O. Now we need to add it in the free list, right? So now, oh yeah, so after allocation we need to change. Wait a fucking minute. So nah. So free list is pointing at 2048, which is free list 0, free list 1. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay, this is correct, I think. Let me see. We need to change the value of free list, right? Free list 0. Nah, I think we need to traverse the free list. we need to do the same thing as this one, I guess. Mostly. Let's see. So free list points at the first list. Yes, we should do this. Yeah, temp is equal to free list, and I don't need block, I guess. Let's have we need temp, right? So while temp is not equal to 0, don't need to do this, I guess. So we need to get pointer to this final block, right? So how can we get it? Free list is equal to temp. Now we can check if temp of 0 nothing. If temp of 0 is not equal to 0, then temp is equal to temp of 0. So temp will point to this now. So check temp of 0 is not equal to 0, then temp is equal to this. If temp of 0 equal to 0, yeah, so in this case we should check for temp 0 equal to 0. And finally this temp variable will point at the last node, and after we have temp pointing at the last node, what should we do? Yeah, so temp of 0 is going to be this you know what, let's get a block variable as well, and what we are going to do is let size, no, not size, let block equal to o 0 o minus 2, right? So it will point at that particular block. Hello Kegeta Yalikan, thanks for the follow. I hope I didn't butcher your name. Block is equal to o minus 2. Okay. And you know what, after we have block, we don't need to do heap 0. I mean, let's leave them. No, let's delete this. Now we can use this block 0 block 1, right? mean, see, do we even need this size and next variable? Losing 5 matches. Oh, you have been playing chess. Dude, it's raining here. Shit. Wow. It's alright, you'll become a grandmaster one day. Just keep on doing it. Dude, how's your development going? Chess is fine, but how are you doing with development? Wasted today? Yeah, it's alright. I mean, sometimes even I don't have motivation to do anything. So it's alright to have, low day, chill days. Nope, nope, nope. By the way, did you hear what I said earlier about my plan of doing projects? Did you hear it, or did you went off? No, okay, so yeah, I was saying that, I've decided to do, not do any course. So after I'm done with this particular course that I'm doing, I will be just doing projects and projects back and forth. It doesn't matter. I will be just cloning shit or whatever, even if I don't find any good ideas, I'll be doing projects and projects and only learn things when I need to, like only read. Yeah, so 90% of time I'll be allocating of projects and 10% maybe I'll be reading books or watching, crash courses or something. But 90% totally projects and not the tutorial projects of my own mostly. Yeah, that you should do that as well. I mean, you know just try it for 1 month. Just skip courses and just do projects. I mean, what do you like to learn? Like what kind of things would you like to create? Like machine learning stuff, data science stuff, or web development stuff? What I mean, web development also, front end, back end. I can help you with that. We can keep each other accountable. What didn't you understand? You mean, I was asking that what kind of projects would you like to work on? Like, was suggesting that you should also do this, just need to learn Python first of all. So, I think that make me money. Yeah, so you won't be able to make money directly if you learn just Python, because there are no Python developers and people are not hiring for Python developers. They are hiring for, say, web developers or web scrapers or data scientists or machine learning. So they won't just hire you if you know Python. I mean, yeah, there are some jobs like that, but I don't know. I have not come across that many. So, you know, you should, I mean, by now you know all the basics of Python, right? I mean, you know how to create a list and dictionary and variables and loops. That's it. I mean, yeah, just I'm not suggesting you to learn any other language. I mean, stick to Python. That's what I'm going to do as well for web development at least. Stick to Python, but learn it in a different way. Like create projects. Like suppose you want to make money using web development, like I am going to do. You should create some web projects. So you should just dive into maybe Flask or Django or something. Yeah. Not like what? I mean, thinking about everything, thinking about everyone, everything. I mean, you mean, I don't know, I mean, see, you mean you don't have a particular focus? Is that what you mean? Yeah, I mean, that's what my problem was as well. But I have wasted a lot of time doing that. I mean, that's why I'm suggesting you to do something different because I wasted a lot of time, not sticking to one thing. I mean, you don't need to, I mean, at least you know that you like web development, right? What else? I mean, there are not much things in programming. That's just, at least that's what you are focusing on, web development. Yeah, sure. Yeah, but I will wait. Temp is pointing at this node. So I can do temp dot 0 is equal to lock, right? Oh yeah, that is it. Huh. Pointing at nothing. Yeah. See, when we allocate a particular block, wait a minute. No, this is not correct. Block is equal to 10. We're supposed to return the base address of that particular block. So this should be probably temp minus 2, I think. No, no, 2 plus 2, right? So let's walk through this example. Temp will be at free list. while temp is not equal to 0, it won't be 0. If temp of 1 is less than, if it is not, we increment it. Temp is equal to temp of 0. So temp will point here now. If it is, the size is appropriate, we do block. Let block is equal to temp plus 2. Yeah, right. It should not be temp plus 2, it should be temp plus 4, right? Because temp is pointing at this. We need to get rid of this and get rid of this too. Oh, that's why we need size plus 2, because after we carve that particular block, we need to change these two things, right? So wait, what's this? Yeah, I mean, change temp value size, but now this block which is pointing at temp plus, let temp plus 0 1 2 equal to 0, and let temp of 3 is equal to the size, right? And block will be temp plus 4. And we need to change the size of temp as well. So temp 1 minus size, right? No, 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 no. Not just size, plus 2. And we need to break out of this loop afterwards. Once we have found a particular block, we need to break out of this loop. Okay, well, what we can do is just, let temp is equal to 0. Yeah. And this should be inside the else part. Whoops. Okay, is this correct? In this case, we just return the block. Oh, okay, this is nice. Now do we need to change anything here in the P allocation? Hey, welcome back. Wait a fucking minute. Mm, mm, we have got this. Yeah, I was asking you about, you know, what actually you are interested in. So I say that at least you know that you want to do web development, right? You like front end as well. So you can go the front end or full stack route mostly, I guess. At least you like front end, so the chances are that you can get a job very easily before me, because you know people hire front end developers, junior front end developers, so they don't require you to have that many skills. But for back end developers or the front full stack developers, the bar is set little high. I mean, I know you are also confused, right? I can help you get clear, you can discuss it. You also want to read a book? You mean now? You mean you want to read a book about Python? What do you mean by that? What do you need to do once on your own? What's that word power mean? Easy. Learning Python on my own. Yeah, no, I'm not talking about, I will be teaching you Python. I'm not at a place where I can teach you. I was not talking about that. I mean that, we can discuss together and, figure out it's a word power made easy is a book, you mean? Word power made. Oh, vocabulary. Most effective English language. Ah, yeah, I might need this. I have a very poor vocabulary. So, see, what happens is, sometimes I, I mean, my English is not that much fluent, but sometimes I get stuck because I don't find a particular word that I'm looking for. What usually happens is that, I try to find a perfect word, which I know, but I just can't recall it. That's why I get stuck. I mean, but what approach does this book take? I mean, we can't learn speaking directly like that, right? I mean, if it is like a dictionary lost on translation, yeah, kind of. Yeah. I mean, see, I I know a particular word. It's just that I can't recall it at that particular moment. It's a Bible for English learning. Ah, I mean, yeah, but still, how does it approach learning? I mean, trust me, I have been, in English medium since I was a little in my from junior, what is it called? Kindergarten. Yeah. Still, it was not effective in teaching me, It did teach me grammar, but it didn't teach me how to speak. I learned it in on my own. So that's why I'm, not very pro about learning language skills from book. This is the next level. Okay, do they have a preview or something? Let me find it on Google. Google might have a preview of this book. Oh, it's raining like crazy here. What the hell? Nirban. Damn, the water is leaking from the outside, even though windows are closed. Most complete handbook for building a superior book. Yeah, can you hear it? The most effective vocabulary builder in the English language. No, you can. Oh. What's the weather like there in Jammu? Is it raining there as well? Getting off to how to test your vocabulary. How to talk about doctor, how to talk really. What's this? I mean, it does sound interesting. Oh, it's hot. Sad. Gaining increased momentum. How to talk about accents. Okay, I will give it a go. So I have not read any language learning books yet. It's a difficult book. Difficult in what way? Like, does it have how is it a difficult book? A lot of time, attention, and painful to read and comprehend. You mean the language is difficult, or the concept is difficult? Do you need to? I mean, does it contain? I mean, yeah, it is a vocabulary book, so it might have. Still, if it is a vocabulary book, shouldn't they just keep it simple, like not that much difficult? Honestly, I have not read any language learning book yet, but I want to get into this stuff because By the way, if you were to rate my English speaking skills, uh, how much how much rating would you give me out of 10? Nah, not 8.5. I don't know. It's not. Mine is not that much good. Definitely not that much higher. Yeah, I will be around that much only. 6 mostly. You know, my I can write a good English. I mean, it's raining like monsoon here a lot. Ooh. Can you hear the noises from background? People are getting crazy, because of rain. Everyone's excited. Oh, you can't. I'm glad you can't. By the way, I completed that series, Silicon Valley. And now I'm looking for another good series to watch. I don't know which one yet. How many? I've been binge watching it like crazy. So I think it took me, I don't know, maybe week or 2 weeks to complete the whole series. 6 seasons containing like around on average 8 episodes, 6 to 8 episodes, and most of them are 30 to 35 minutes long. What about you? Do you binge watch series? Do you watch one series per episode, like one episode one day, or 2 or 3 episodes one day, or do you just binge watch it